are now ready. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Boss. And they do have a reach advantage here. Up against them, the Myth. And they will enjoy a power advantage.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first is the Boss from the United States of America. And they are the undisputed champ. They won by TKO in their last fight. Coming up against the Myth from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing their red trunks, trimmed with pink, undisputed champion, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the dark pink trunks with dark pink trim.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Good luck.
Vinny said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Unlucky to miss with that jab. An uppercut does not score. Becoming undisputed champion is absolutely epic, but now everybody's coming to get you, including right here, right now. Had to hurt. These uppercuts are scoring. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Why weren't they covering up? They somehow weathered the storm.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Really thinking about stopping it. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the opponent's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. There was the defense, and she has no choice but to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
that KO, and we could see an upset right here. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What are they telling when it goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
He catches and counters. Straight right just misses. And the myth has been knocked down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four. Give me your thoughts.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, but right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Get it started in round 3. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. See a jab from these two. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Trying to land that jab. More cautious. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. messing with the hook. Entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't find a home in that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. She wasn't ready for that counter. And that hook misses. Hook catching air. Just missed with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch. Didn't land that jab. Tried to score with a jab. She scores with that counter. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knee. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record, and the boss has been dropped. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Well, she's got the advantage halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just misses with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot by her. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. They're in trouble. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 7. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nothing back here in the round. No rest for the weary. They're both trying for a knockout. Punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook won't score. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And we enter the 8th round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much for boxing. This is a time counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Swing and a miss with that hook. Idea with the jab, but does not land. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
There's the bell to start round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Stamina is off the charts. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Lucky that hook didn't score. At some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Round 10. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice job by her to block that jab. very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. A lot of effort being exerted here. They better start Did you see that? What's the referee thinking right now? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.